Aloha guys, Scuba Chris here. Tomorrow we're going to be trying a little whipping, alright? I'm going to be using this little beauty here. This is my Okuma whipping rig. This is my Rockaway SP. Now, as you know, Rockaway SP, the Rockaways first started off at the Oregon coastline. They contacted Okuma and they wanted to figure out a system where they could design a rod to go for sea perch, which is right in the whitewater zone. So they designed the first original Rockaway. Since then, they have evolved into Rockaway HDs, Nasika, and now this one here. This is the Rockaway SP. Now this one here is more of a finesse rod. It's a very light rod. It's actually the lightest in all the series. There's only two models. There's an 8 foot. They're both 8'6", but this one here is the medium, and there's also medium light. Line rating is 8 to 17 pounds. Weight a quarter to 5/8 ounces. All right. So this is, like I said, it's more of a finesse type of rod because the sea perch in California is not a very big fish, but this is arranged to give you a hell of a fight. So I use this for whipping here in Hawaii. Whipping is basically casting along the shorelines with a lead weight hook setup, and you're going for just about anything, which over here is mostly papilla, which are small jack, under 10 pounds. So I got my fishing butlers here to keep things all nice and tidy. All right. I have my the line I'm using is by Soft Seal. This is 10-pound eminent braid, and I'm put together some pre-made leaders. So when I get there, I just slap on the pre-made leaders, and that's it. All right. I also have a line dancer. See that? That's a line dancer. So when you put your line through the line dancer, it, like the name said, it makes the line dance, and it imparts that waviness to the lure. So this is what I'll be using tomorrow.
Okay, I'm going to do some whipping tomorrow, so I'm getting ready for it now. So I got some extra line. These are Fluorostretch by Soft Steel. Now, fluorocarbon does not stretch, but this one does. So this is very important, 10 and 12 pound test for very light application. These are pre-made leaders, and I already marked down the strength of the line and what's in it, and I got a few others in here that are a little bit heavier. Got some glow beads, Austrian crystal beads. This is from CHL, Completely Hooked Lures. These are some nice grubs. Now this one here is called Scuba Blues, named after this guy that called Scuba Chris here. And these are my favorites, these orange ones, and I'll show more about this later. They're called Old Baby. Got some lead and swivels and an extra swivel. Okay guys, this is the best whipping hooks I've ever used. I used the number 4, the largest size for the daytime because it's a little bit larger. The number 6 I use at night, and I get reds to a coolie. Yes, a coolie from shore. All right. These are the mustad. They're called bait holders sliced shank. All right, and let me show you the reason why. Now this is what it looks like. Now take a look. Look at that. You're not looking at the wrong angle. That is factory offset. So which means that you don't have to get the hook and bend it yourself to get the offset for a better hookup, because that weakens the hook. This is factory offset. And another thing, it has sickles. See right here and here, if you look at it carefully, there are sickles, which are barbed points. So what happens is when you loop a bait, or in this case a grub to it, it's not going to come back down again. So my favorite are these, the CHL. This one here is called Old Baby by Completely Hooked Lures, Landon Yamamoto. And hey Landon, if you're listening, I'm almost out again. But these are good. I prefer that one because it's good for daytime as well as night because it glows in the dark. Alrighty, so see what you do is you just pull it through without poking yourself, because right now it's hard to do this in the angle I'm at. See, I already went through one sickle, boom, 2. So right now it's on. Look how nice that presentation is. And because the hook is offset, you just have to bring it in fairly fast, and the lure is just gonna, the grub is just gonna do that in the water already. See that? Factory offset. This is the greatest thing. And if you grab this grub, like say if a fish came and grabbed the grub and tried to yank on it going down, it's not coming off because the two sickles are preventing that. That's why I love this hook. Okay, everything I have is prefabricated, but just to show those viewers that never seen me do this before, what you do is you put your line through the hook, come back through, there you go. Easiest knot in the world. And for this type of style, it works, okay? See that? It helps though if you wet the line, but you don't have to. Alrighty. Now you don't have to accent the this rig with beads or well, you can. I like to. These are glow beads. These are Austrian crystal. I really like the Austrian crystal. If you see what this does in the daylight, unbelievable. Not many people here in Hawaii have this, but for the few that do, that my friends I gave them to, can't live without it because the sunlight hits it. Wow, look at that. Isn't that great? And at the end here, don't have to get elaborate. Some people prefer a perfection knot. Me, I just go with a simple loop knot. Just double the line, make it granny, go to once, go to twice, boom. There you go. As long as the loop is big enough to put that through, and that way you can either clip this up to a clasp on your line or just loop it to a barrel swivel. So basically you just trim off the excess and that's it. So now this is all set to go. I'm gonna give this a try tomorrow during the daytime and see what happens. There you go, see? Everything's all set. There you go.